I'm not cooling my slider.
I know, but ice makers.
Yes.
It's kicking rocks.
Mike, it's on. Right? Yeah.
Pretty sure that puts schmutz on that, bro.
I can't
Do the right
see.
weight.
Come on, you're fine, dude. Write it off.
It's on.
okay.
No.
Yep.
It's good in the sense of counting towards our total.
Mine fell off.
It's biting four, right?
Yeah, I know. Okay, if it wasn't biting four, we're talking minuscule
Yeah, I know.
margins.
Oh, you got a bloody nose.
Yeah.
Good shot.
It's not one I want
Is
to
it
do.
bleeding or is it just
He
like it died more than it is?
It's got some blood.
I mean,
Oh, what was time on mine?
14-8.
Yeah, I was looking for 15.
You said it's got blood. Is it
14
bleeding
is
or is
exactly
it
No,
just
it's
leaking?
got blood.
We didn't
It's not
pound.
bleeding.
We pounded for like 3 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, we
And on
Not
this,
fun,
and
so.
on this ice, like, is
Guys,
nothing we've
13
ever
hours,
seen.
6 minutes.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
you
guys
guys curled yesterday. That's the time we're going for.
No. I'm dead serious when I say this.
No.
No. You're
13
getting
hours,
double the amount of effect of sweetening, and it makes no sense.
No,
It's going to take you 3 ends to realize what the crap I'm doing.
that's the time.
Just be a patient.
That's the time to beat.
Like I
took
tell
it off again today.
count to 1.
You took it off?
And if you're still
my
comfortable,
thumb
count to
fell.
1 again.
Keeps hitting
Count
it.
to 1 again.
UCLA.
Yeah, clip it on
Exactly.
later.
Maybe just put it at the bottom of
Ethan, it's
this.
a base deal
It might
here.
stay on better. Let me unzip it.
Yeah, maybe put it on the
UCLA,
inside.
and no matter what letter they're
Put it at
on,
the bottom.
is when they start to like kick it as consistent. A lot of young pitchers. Like,
you
you
doing?
see if you start to see you go on
Oh,
you.
change.
Oh, yeah.
Red is hammer. Guys, are we red?
Yes.
Yes.
We're going to go top. What handle do you
If you ever forget, it's done.
Don't do this.
You're welcome.
What?
Don't do this. Because
I
you'll
mean,
hit
if
it.
you want me to just test the paths, go no.
What about?
I have no
Can I do
reason to
this?
justify
Or do we
it.
get fined $200 for that?
I mean, we just covered everything.
I'll just do this.
I would probably be half testing if we had first
I'll
practice.
just do this for a moment and try not to hit it.
Do you have an idea of
One
what
nudge.
15?
Left.
Yeah. My left?
Jaden, this is what I'm talking about.
They were both 15.
You had it
was
right
similar
there.
yesterday.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
Okay. I can readjust it if it falls off now. Okay, it's gonna go.
What about when you're down here?
I'll bring it back.
They're not pitching.
They told us we could.
Anywhere from
No, I
here
know.
to
They
here.
usually have pitches on this side.
Yeah. I remember that from last time.
I'm already hot.
Guys, you
Cut
all
two
look
rocks.
so good right now.
I already know that.
It's rock and roll.
I know.
So, is he just doing photography?
We should be honored by the
I don't
reason
think that was one thing that they don't have the room to set
Okay. So long. Sayonara.
Oh, that was bad. See ya, big boys. I just had a terrible slide. Awful. I fell. I slipped. I stuttered. I stuttered. Alright. Goal of this game, be better
You've got 2
than
clocks.
Eli
You can't even
at getting
make
into the hack on the
like
1
2
minute.
minutes.
And it was not Eli's fault. It was all of us. We just talked, and then our time ran out. We're like, no. Gotta be a little better. And we're doing that right now. All right, you got 20 seconds. Don't throw. All right, 15-0. I can just be ready. I'll tell you when you can.
A
You can
long
go.
time no see.
I don't think that's just me.
Line's
I know.
good.
Really good. T.
Okay. Okay.
T. Back 8. We're not moving. Back 8. Coming down. Coming down.
14-5. 14-5. Yep.
We're
Just
good.
miles. Whoa.
We're good. I don't want to touch. We're good.
Okay,
Really nice, Chris.
Real nice.
Come on.
14-5.
Okay.
Oh. One and I almost already fell over.
14-5, Chris.
Trade ya. Trade ya.
Just top button. But that's T because we could have swept more. So. Yeah.
We're here despite wild turkeys blocking the road in Massachusetts.
Back 4.
I'm Dean Gemmel, and we're here for Day 2, Draw 3 of the USA Curling
Back 4.
Junior National Championships. This is the men's draw, Draw 2 of the men's field, and this is Team Rose versus Team Grabow.
Good throw.
His last one don't.
Connor Grabow skipping Team Grabow with Miles Grabow, Christopher Viderzaga, Elijah DeRomanis, Christine Macon is their coach. They're up against Team Rose out of the Denver Curling Club. Caiden Rose, Avery Wilson, Tate Reeder-Holman, and Brock Sando. They're coached by Sean Franey. This is their second. Tate Reeder-Holman. He'll hit and roll out.
15.
Looks, as I look at John Benton behind me, it looks like I haven't missed much though. Fairly open end. Here at the 8 a.m. draw. This is Miles Grabow.
Ethan's rock.
Grabow.
Okay. Right here. Okay, Ethan's rock.
Really biting.
Ethan's rock. It's starting to dive.
Really
Ethan's rock.
biting.
Hey, 14-9, you can go.
Wait
Hey,
only.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Take
Wait
a
only.
14-9 hog to hog time.
look. Good throw.
It's going to settle into the back 4.
We can hear or hit.
Caiden Rose briefly discusses the freeze. Settles in on, I think, the right call here. Playing the hit, first end. Rose has hammer, can look towards a blank now. This young Rose team qualified out of the last junior qualifier event in Blaine, Minnesota, where there was a junior tour championship played alongside teams competing for this last spot. Team Rose earned that spot there. And I think it was the only qualifier they attended, so they made the most use of it.
Maybe a little. What was time?
We had 6 junior qualifier bonspiels this year, and we're grateful to all the hosts who ran those or let us use their bonspiels as qualifiers. And there may be some tweaks to the system in the off season, but overall, it was the start of a successful junior tour, which we'd like to continue.
Really biting. Bro.
Clean. Clean.
Grabow.
15-1, yes. Whoa,
So
whoa,
14-9 went to the back. 15-1 will slide into the back 4-foot as well. So ice fast this morning.
I feel powerful mic'd up, man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
All the way.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Nice
Yes,
shot.
yes, yes, yes.
Hit and stick for
He'll
Sando.
continue on that side. He doesn't care.
Grabow quickly down to the other end.
Nine 5. 9-5. Okay. Wait's good.
Yes. Whoa.
Sorry, this is McCumber.
Curl. Good throw.
Nice try.
Hey, 9-1.
Normal. Yep.
Continuing to exchange hits here in this opening end. Hits and sticks.
Nice shot, Avery.
Yep.
McClumber again, his second. Looks like he may have got this one started just a bit. They're working hard for a piece here. Looks like they'll get a piece.
Nice shot.
Both teams
825.
hitting and rolling out on about 50% of these hits so far, but both teams getting a chance to get a little comfortable with the ice and the situation. 8 a.m. draw after opening day, never the easiest one to play, unless you're a morning person, clearly unlike me. This is Avery Wilson.
Yeah. Whoa. No, Avery, no. We want it top out. Whoa.
We're looking for top 12 foot.
Rocks.
There.
Great shot.
Really good sweeping, guys. That was actually.
Fist bumps, and Grabow goes down to throw his first
9-5
here in this first end. Against Team Beanie, I guess we could call them. Team from Denver Club, each has their own distinctive brand of colorful beanie. They would make Matt Hamilton proud with their beanie game. Grabow.
Up, 8-5.
Cool. Hard goal.
Trying to knife it over now.
Nice shot.
Comes to nose.
You cooking?
I know, man. What'd you get a clock on?
Teammates discussing the hog-to-hog time. I think they've settled in at 8-5. Other sheets underway this morning since Zally versus Carlson, Abear versus Gensel, Brendan versus Wendling.
I don't care if you stick around. It's for
We'll give you
fun.
updates on all those games as this game continues. Young Caiden Rose, I believe he's all of 13. He will hit and will it stick around. And we'll see if Grabow didn't consider trying to put one over there. I don't think there's a real jam possibility. He's going to put it in the rings and make it
They're not forced.
top four, so
Blaine.
Caiden Rose has the
Figured it out,
longest
Chris, don't
roll
worry.
possible.
I made it.
Pin it.
Yeah. 15-0.
Yeah. And this one, I want you guys to clean the whole time.
Yep. Okay.
The other person is looking away. Look it up.
Grabow having some discussion with his team about keeping rocks clean. The Grabow sibling and Vitor Zaga
Top 12, top 8.
brushes down.
Hey, take a look.
Weight's good, T. Back 12. Okay.
Went from T to back 12 pretty quickly. Let's see where this ends up.
Yeah, we're back 12.
Sit.
Back 12.
Lots of different calls. Back 12 might be a little hopeful.
Through.
Back 12 it is. So Rose, relatively short roll here to blank this end. He thinks it's going to curl. This kid plays with a lot of confidence for a young player. I saw him at the U18s in Rock Creek in Colorado, where he was a shot away from making the final. They're well coached and continue to improve, so it'll be interesting to see how this game unfolds against a team with more experience.
Why, thank you. Pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Rose had a tough extra end loss in their first one,
Yeah, we're not.
but certainly proved they can compete here.
I've been playing
Trying to hold this one for line.
Did you win hammer?
If it's on it, they may as well.
Thank you. You
Oh, that was tough to do. They touched it but did not move it out, so it's one yellow. Bit of a sweeping error on it too early there. So that makes the score 1-0 Grabow over Rose after one end. We'll be right back with the second end at the 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championships. We're back with second end action, 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championships. Grabow versus Rose, second men's draw. And this is Christopher Wiederzaga getting things underway. Good time to talk about your curling club website. Is it clunky and unworkable? You're tired of relying on social media? Are you a club leader who has to rely on social media because your website just does not work for your members? And you have to do that kind of workaround. Well, the curling management software your club has been waiting for is here. Check out Warm Room Hero at curling.club today. That's curling.club.
It's in the forefoot. Is it barely biting? Yes, it's in the forefoot.
Rose electing to hit here. He's down one, but just a tough steal.
I don't know, in that fifth end yesterday,
on the classic skip peel out for a blank where he actually tickled it but wasn't able to move it far enough out of the rings. Looks like they'll even down one. I think they can, nothing wrong with exchanging hits again.
I'm gonna get right.
And it looks as though Connor Grabow is perfectly content to do just that.
Normal. Yep. Can't let it on center. Not on center. Not on center.
Wiederzaga's throw.
Not on center. Hard, gotta go.
Ethan McComber trying to mark that one. He holds it enough to hit and roll out.
Hey, Miles. He just showed me his palm.
Just dumped a bit.
Connor
Not a
Grabow
lot,
talking
but
to his brother and teammate Miles
enough.
about the release.
Ethan, can you grab my rock? Grab my rock.
Reeder Holman right behind his rock. This looks like a. These look like people. If I was walking behind them in Manhattan, I'd want them to spread out a bit so I could get around. That's what that team just looked like. Judged the weight perfectly though. Didn't lay a brush to it, and it slips through. So both teams may be struggling a little bit with the speed of this surface so far. It's fast. It's curling. Dan Ostheimer is the head ice maker, head ice tech here at Broomstones Curling Club. They always have good surface, and then this week, of course, they've even upped Upped it a little bit more with regular scrapes. Head Ice Tech, USA Curling Head Ice Tech Sean Olsen was here a few days in advance of the event. And through yesterday. But he's really good crew here with Dan and Greg Eisenhower, who was the ice technician at the country club nearby here. So lots of experience on the ice crew, and it's showing up in the surface these teams are able to enjoy right now. So we continue to exchange hits. Lively stones. Will that stone stick around for Miles Grabow? It will, just on the outer edge.
Really? Do we want to? I just want to hit it.
Knowing that it's on, Rowe's going to hit here. We'll see if the next end he moves to put up a corner guard. If Connor Grabow puts his first in the rings.
Whoa!
Inside out in turn for the right-hander.
Yep.
Talk about this a lot. Usually most right-handers were likely to get this started, but a good throw here.
Great shot.
From Evan Sando. Hits and sticks on the outer edge.
What?
Grabow will now ask his third, Ethan McComber, to remove that. He's going to play with the other turn, the out turn.
Okay.
Usually the straighter outside in turn. Like he might have slid wide and had to tip it back in a little bit there. We'll see if they can hold it.
Hard, Miles! Hard! Hard!
Nothing wrong with that, by the way. It's a bit of shot making that I think all junior curlers can use to learn. Nobody slides right at the broom every single time. Sometimes you have to make some adjustments to make shots. In addition to competing at the Junior Nationals, this Grabow team is coming up with cooking show ideas. Cooking with Connor apparently is one. I think it's a winner, actually.
All right. 15-3, Ethan.
Top four. This is McComber with his second shot of the second end.
Down.
Hey, where are we? Hey, Miles Rock. Miles Rock.
We gotta go for Wayland.
Yep. Yes. 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 15-4. Gotta go. Yes. Hard.
15-4. They're working hard to get it into the rings. They'd like to be in the top of the 4 foot.
Hard. Get it back. Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
Really nice.
Real nice.
How do what?
Slides into the button.
Yes.
Rose puts the broom down for another takeout.
Yep.
Avery Wilson.
Hard.
Turn hit.
Great sweep.
Nice. One of us is way up.
I'll share a minor pet peeve of mine since I don't have a broadcast partner at the moment. The unzipped jackets. I'm going to talk to Sean Franey about that.
I mean, it's in the center, dead perfect.
I think jackets should be zipped or off. Call me a traditionalist. I think this team would shoot 5% better, John, if they zipped their jackets. As good as they are already. With the zip jacket, here comes Connor Grabow.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
one thing's for sure, this would have been a good end to share stories with a broadcast partner. But in lieu of one, I will torture everyone. Caiden Rose, who plays with terrific confidence for a young player. It's fun to watch.
Just make contact.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. All the way. All the way. All the
Looks
way.
like it should get to nose.
All the way.
Don't need same exact. 9-5er.
Grabow puts the broom down, looking.
Was I a hair in on that? Was I a hair in on that? Okay.
Asking for some feedback on his last throw.
9-5?
Yeah, carbon copy.
Okay.
Wondering if he was a little tight on his last one as he put the broom down. Good question. Good thing to ask.
Oh.
Grabow, a lefty. Lefty intern here.
Cool.
Bring back. Hard got bring back. Hard for a piece. Hard got
Hard for a piece.
Hard got bring back.
Let's see, I think they have a piece. They do. Makes Rose's.
That's my bad on that one. Hey, good sweep to bring him back, though.
I think they're actually talking about drawing here.
I just had a massive voice crack on the mic. Hey, boy.
You want it? Okay.
So, sort of an interesting
Without hammer. See what happens.
move here with young Rose team electing to draw for one and tie the game here after two. We'll see. Imagine Sean Franey might discuss this afterwards. Not necessarily the wrong call, but Rose thinking he wants to be tied here in a 10-end game with lots of time to go,
We just need to hit paint.
rather than blank.
It's there.
So, with that,
A little heavy, but that's okay.
Grabow is content with the force. That makes the score 1-1 after two ends. Rose Grabow. Grabow will have hammer for the first time as we start the third end. We'll be right back.
Yeah, get a score.
Third end action 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championships. Caiden Rose, young team out of Denver, against Connor Grabow. Opening rock looks heavy here for Grabow. Curls out of the Fargo Moorhead
like
Curling
this?
Club.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, my gloves are good. Wait's, it's a two guard. Wait's good. Wait's good. 2-3. And we're in.
Forward! Only if you can, only if you can. Take a look.
Grabow with the hammer now, trying to put up a corner guard. Now they're thinking it may have slipped in.
Attaboy.
Ethan McComber takes a bit of a spill there, but looks like he won't have a wrist to hip pointer there, but I think he'll be okay.
Brock, all the way, Brock.
Whoa, whoa.
So there's a miss out of Team Rose, and now Grabow is going to split the rings here. Another option, of course, would be to put the corner guard on top of the one in the rings.
Huh?
The left one or the right one?
2 ways to go here, splitting the house, certainly not the wrong call. Vitor Zaga.
Top,
Chris
top,
Vitor
eight.
Zaga.
Wayland's good.
Even.
Like the look of his delivery, actually.
Ethan's rock.
We're good. Top 8. Whoa, we're T. We're up.
15-1.
No, we're T. Whoa.
15-1 is the time, hog to hog.
I'm gonna carve it over.
Looks like now they're going to try to get as much distance as they can from that other
Yeah,
stone.
there's no double. That works.
That's a good.
Well swept. Rose not really looking for the double here, but trying to start grouping stones.
Yeah.
Yes!
Might have got this one started just a little bit. Looks like it's curling hard right now.
Hard, come
Looks
on,
like he's
Dave,
going to be on the
hard.
low side of it. Does get enough
Get it,
of these
get it,
lively
get it.
rocks.
All the
I
way,
think
all the way,
that should
Caiden, all the
push it out.
You got it, Caiden. You got it. All the way, all the way.
Just into the coffin corner there. Rocks here, we discussed yesterday when I was on with Ben Richardson.
Oh, shit.
Really lively, active rocks. Great to have at a championship like this.
Cut my hand. I'm bleeding.
This is Miles Grabow.
And don't. It's starting to dive, but I don't know. A 13-8 never. I might stop though. Nah, that's out. Hey, Norm. Is that in?
Cut my hand. I need tape.
Grabow actually qualified for this event at the qualifier event held in Fargo in early January, I believe.
Avery?
Caiden Rose asking Avery Kraft here to,
Hard.
Avery Wilson, I'm sorry, asking Avery Wilson to carve this rock over.
Great shot.
Makes a double, even though it was sort of inconsequential since it was out of the rings, but does remove a rock hanging around at the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grabow with his second of the end. Sounds like it's a little tight.
It's a good release. He just never made it out.
Lots of discussions among the Grabow team about how rocks have been
Top
thrown.
12.
Connor suggesting that Miles just didn't get out to the broom with that one.
Yeah.
Avery Wilson.
Hard, guys. Make sure we're in.
We're in.
So Avery Wilson slides into the forefoot.
We are.
Sorry,
Fargo Moorhead Curling Club, one of the really nice facilities we have here in the United States. 6 sheets, relatively new club. They have had a shout out to the Alan Hemstad and his team from Fargo Moorhead that competed at last year's 5 and Under National Championship. The event for curlers with 5 years of experience or less. Great to meet them last year. And they ran a great 5 and Under Bonspiel this year. And the winner of that has qualified for the 5 and Under National, set to take place in Hibbing, Minnesota in a couple of weeks. Both teams continue to exchange hits.
Well,
Chase. Hard chase. Hard. Yeah, we got it.
If we are at the Fargo Moorhead Curling Club, they have a curling stadium set up, just like we had in Kalamazoo at the local club. So they use this same platform, the one we're using here now to broadcast this event. Curling Stadium has worked with us on men's and women's nationals, mixed doubles nationals, junior men's and junior women's nationals. As I say all the time, I hope that eventually USA Curling can stream as many championships as resources allow. Well, I know that that's what we'll do. I hope that we can reach a point where we're streaming more. There are costs involved, and we want to make the most efficient use of our dollars at the moment.
No, I'll get it taped.
So McComber slides into the back 12-foot. Rose puts the broom down for the out-turn hit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if everybody else on this team has shoelaces that match their beanie. I'm going to have to check that out as we go forward. From my vantage point, it doesn't look as though Avery Wilson does. Caiden Rose certainly does. Looks to me like maybe the other the front end does as well. So there you go, beanies that match the shoelaces. It's a fashion-forward team here from Denver.
Whoa. Yeah. All the way.
Sweeping hard for line here.
All the way. All the way, Brock, all the way.
Brock Sando with the brush down. He will hit and stick.
Yeah, an actual 9.5.
We're getting a bigger blood pool.
Connor Grabow
Getting a little bigger blood
with
pool.
hammer, looking for a blank here now.
It's soaking up in my glove. The glove's soaking it up.
Just a reminder that all the games during this event are available on our YouTube channel.
Like I threw.
This game has more camera movement, and whether you like it or not, my voice and the other sheets have static cameras. No commentary, but you can watch the games and every game going on out here.
Yes.
Lefty Connor Grabow might have got this started. His brother Miles working hard on it. Hits and rolls to the back of the 12-foot.
Yeah.
No, let's go this way.
I remember a time in my life when I could be this enthusiastic and positive at 8 a.m. So good for these young teams. They seem unfazed by the early hour.
Use center line as reference.
I got it.
Just to be clear, not that I'm not up at this time usually, I'm just not typically curling anymore. Rose.
Yeah. All the way. Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
sweep. I keep hitting this.
Grabow goes down to throw another stone. I'm actually finding out that some additional information on this young team. Connor and Miles are from the Capital Curling Club in Fargo, but Ethan McComber is from the Portage Curling Club in Wisconsin. Christopher Viterzaga is from Broomstones, and Elijah de Romanis is from Rochester Curling Club. So a team, as we see a lot of our top junior teams, comprised of players from across the country, trying to put together the best possible team they can.
Maybe we would be at
Here's Viterzaga. Peels it out for the blank. That makes the score, keeps the score at 1-1 after 3. We'll be right back in a moment with the fourth end. Grabow will have hammer.
Hello.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
We're back, fourth end action, 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championship. I should add that video that we just played is one that clubs can use to send a link to or share in another way with people who attend a Learn to Curl at their club. So it was developed thanks to some insight from people at MOPAC who thought it would be a good idea to have something like that. So it is available from USA Curling. We created that video last season.
That's not great.
I think that's a word. I'll come back if I need more.
You good?
Cut my hand.
Some discussion about a player with a cut hand.
Caiden! I got blood marks.
So we don't see a lot of blood in the ice in curling, but apparently we are this game. So
We should get our minute break now.
What?
he's gonna
No. We should get our minute break now, right? We called the tech.
discussion over tech timeouts and 1 minute break.
We're not red. I don't know why I thought we were off.
Just stay off of it.
This is Reeder Holman, Tate Reeder Holman from lead here for Team Rose.
Okay.
Trying to play a guard there, I think, based on the conversations I heard with Sean Franey. And there's some discussion about, I believe they use they wanted to have the some additional time to repair this bleeding digit, I guess, during the break. Christopher Viterzaga. Raised heel delivery.
3-4 might be in. 3-4. 4-5. Think we're in.
This one's starting to curl.
We're in. Back 8, back 4. T back
Looking
4.
for a corner guard, but it looks
Back
as though
8.
this is going to slip into the rings.
I'll carve it over. I got it.
Terrible call. Top
Connor
8.
Grabow trying to move it over to the wing as much as he can.
Yeah. Rock.
Tate Reeder Holman. The outturn hit. They called for the carve early.
Great shot, Tate.
It will hit and stick.
I was chilling. Weight's good. 8-5. Go.
Calling now to carve it over.
Hard curl. Hard for a piece. Hard, gotta go.
Good throw.
Peter Zaga hits and rolls out.
Top 8, top 4.
Never.
Brock Sando here. I believe Brock Sando's home club is actually Dallas Fort Worth,
Avery, move out of the way.
That's
where
fine.
they curl on skating ice. His father, Leith Sando, is in the Arena Nationals. I think I'm piecing that together right, but happy to hear if I'm not.
That's a joke. Yep. Normal feels like. It's not 8-5, I can tell you that much. That's so light. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Whoa!
Whoa! No more noise. Perfect.
And rolls to
Do we want to put up center or hit it?
Biter. Some discussion about putting up a center line guard, but they're going to exchange hits again here.
Normal.
Both teams relatively content to not exactly press the issue, although some of that has stemmed from the fact that guards have slipped into the rings.
Whoa. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All the way, all the way. All the way, all the way, Avery, all the way.
Hard.
All the way, Avery, all the way. All the way, Avery, all the way. All the way, Avery, all the way. You got it, Avery, you got it, all the way.
Nice.
Avery Wilson puts the brush down, holds the line on that stone.
Don't do it again, but you made it. Softer release.
Miles Grabow.
Line's great. Line. Hey, take a look.
Wait only!
Okay. It looks great.
Wait
Carve
only!
it.
Trying to move it to the outer edge.
Hard carve. Great throw.
Normal.
While we watched this end unfold, I was able to watch some of the women's draw last night, and we'll say a lot of impressive young teams in the field, and some good games last night.
Nice shot.
Wilson hits and sticks.
Put it up, Ethan. Speed demon. Yep.
This is Ethan McComber from the Portage Curling Club in Portage, Wisconsin.
Go up, 9-0. Curl. Hard for a piece. Hard gotta go.
Hard
Hard gotta go.
This
Chris.
rock has
Everything
some
hard.
curling to
Gotta
do.
go. Hard for a piece. Hard for a piece.
The Lively
Hard for a
Stones,
piece.
it
Hard for
should
a
be
piece. Get it out,
enough.
Connor. Get it out, Connor. Hey, it works.
Yeah.
Talking about the throw, Connor Grabow suggesting Ethan just slid wide versus turning it in with the outturn. That's what it looked like to me as well.
Yeah.
Avery Wilson with a drop.
Whoa. Yeah, just cleaning it. No, just cleaning it. Wait's there.
Hey, Brock,
Wait's there.
Well, they're going to play the guard, and Avery's going to jump in on it as it comes to rest. So the guard goes up. Now, decision time here for Connor Grabow. Let's see what he thinks.
Go, Ethan.
Do we try and come under? Okay.
You know, wait? Yeah. Okay.
I like going under here, and that's what they've elected to do. With Ethan McComber's second stone of this fourth end, a 1-1 tie.
A little in.
Initial call is a little tight to the guard, but I think he might have fed it back out a little bit. Now plenty of room by the guard. Now.
Back, we messed it up. Back 8.
13-8.
Taking accountability, the Brushers saying they messed it up. They do want this one to hang around, and it won't. And now opportunity, Caiden Rose.
We pounded that so bad.
Okay.
Miles Grabow taking responsibility for that missed shot. I don't know how much they swept it, but I guess his opinion is they swept it enough to put it through.
Okay.
Caiden Rose playing the intern come around. 1-1 game. Opportunity here to force your steal.
Looks good. Wait, looks good. Wait's there. Curling.
Has some curling to do.
T-line.
Now it's a question of can they close that gap up and get it a little more behind the guard? Can they make it at least edge to edge?
Whoa.
And it looks like they have.
The hack waiter. I like the hack. Okay. Okay. All right, it's straightening up. Let's go here. We have a feral Chris.
Some discussion over the weight. It sounds as though Connor Grabow has settled in on hack weight.
Hack, okay. Do you hate freezing?
It's just a harder shot. Okay. I mean, we can really just stick it right there.
All right, hack weight.
A little,
No.
one thing I will say as a skip, I think it's best if a front end player suggests a shot before you're right at the hack. I'm sure that's something Miles Grabow will learn over his career. I think the hit's the right call here.
Wait's good. Wait's board. Yes.
Tight to the guard. But I think he's going to be by. Now can they carve it over a little bit? Get a little inside roll. Nice shot. Well done by Connor Grabow. Hits, and now Caiden Rose has to see if he can dig that one out. Trying to repeat this shot. Doesn't have to get to nose.
Yeah, same thing. Board.
Board?
Yeah.
Caiden Rose trying a tap here.
Whoa.
A rock that's partially under a guard belonging to Rose. Rose yelled whoa out of his hand, but I think its line looks good. Now they could probably carve it over a little more to stick around.
As much as you can, Avery, as much as you can. Nice shot.
Play the blank.
Throw a dart.
I mean, we can keep playing hits.
Yeah.
Cause.
Well, I don't want the double blank.
What?
I mean, I get fine.
We can just keep blanking.
Yeah, Brock Sando, I think, discussing
Okay,
if
blank
they
it.
were going to roll under, they would have to throw hack. I think better to play a little more weight there and make sure you make that rock go away. I think the hit and roll under was always going to be difficult.
Yeah, I think like
Well, we're winning this game, so.
Yeah.
Connor Grabow looking to hit and roll out, blank this end.
6-5.
Clean.
Just clean.
Looks like he has a piece and will roll out. Well thrown, well done. Call it a blank here in the fourth end. It's 1-1 after 4 ends. We'll be back in just a moment with fifth end action. Connor Grabow will have the hammer.
The everyday person may not aspire to be a professional athlete or an Olympic athlete. You may just want to be the best person you can be. You just may want to sleep better. You may want to feel better. Thorne has many products that can support all of those things. So it's not just about performing or running faster or jumping higher. It's those little things that go into having a higher quality of life.
We're back, fifth end, 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championships. A couple of messages there from two of our great sponsors.
Yeah, I can tape it up every game.
Columbia Sportswear, terrific supporter of curling. They've been great to work with. You'll see our teams in their uniforms, and you'll see their merchandise for sale on our site at usacurling.com. Go to shop, and you'll get a link to our new online store just launched this past weekend. You can find the competition hats that Team Schuster is wearing this week at the Worlds, along with a bunch of other great items, and more. We'll be adding more as this as the year progresses. Opening stone, Team Rose, 1-1 game. Tate Reeder Holman, they'd like a guard here.
No. Let it die. Off. Don't touch it.
Connor Grabow with a quick word with the official back there. Connor Grabow with that rock out of the rings. We're going to have some rocks in play, I think, here. He's asking Vidir Zaga to play the corner guard. Two. The question now is how far is it going to curl? I think it's over curling. He might have turned that in just a little bit as he let it go. It's going to be a 1. Good spot. Yeah. Caiden Rose and his Denver team, they're going to use this center line guard they put up, play the come around.
Yeah. Okay, hard.
Both of you go. Both of you go. All the way. You guys can get it there. All the way.
Tate Reeder Holman thinks it's a little light, but he thinks his brushers can get it there. Now, is it going to be on the guard? I believe it will be. Settles in, a pair of staggered guards now. Grabow will ignore them for the moment and go around this corner guard. Certainly possible here to get by the corner guard and peek out on the other side the way this ice and these rocks are curling.
Back 8, back 12. Back 12 through. Back
14-5, that should stop.
It's not. Well,
Holy crap.
Less and less optimism about that as it
It's not on.
looks as though
It's
it's
on.
just barely on, I think. That seems to be the collective opinion, that it is just barely touching the rings. From there, it looks like it might be out, but they have vinyl houses here. Then there was some talk at the team meeting that they might be slightly stretched, so we'll have to see if that comes down to a biter bar measurement.
Ethan, can you grab my rock? Yeah. Never mind. Chris is a G.
Avery. Only Avery. Only Avery.
Just you. Avery, go. Avery,
They
go.
can get behind this staggered guard. Be a tough
Avery,
rock
I think
to
you need
access.
Well, yeah.
Be 2 shots to get at it.
I shot Brock.
All right.
Brock Sando and his rock slides to the back of the 4-foot.
Just get rid of it.
Grabow would like to remove that staggered guard situation, so he'll ask
Right at the bro.
for the
Straight
peel.
release.
From his brother Miles Grabow.
Yep. Yep.
McComber with the brush down. Makes the double peel. Still may have that one rock hanging around on the edge.
Oh, we got it up.
Some discussion about drawing around the corner guard to lie to or put up center guard.
Because then they can do no.
Yeah. Yeah. Same way.
Seems as though they've made a change in strategy here. They are going to draw to lie to.
Straight.
No, 94.
Try to choke off this corner guard a bit. They'd like to be
Okay.
higher in the rings if they
Not
play
true.
this.
But we can't
Needs to
switch
be
it.
higher in the rings.
Are we like back?
I don't know. That's online. We can be back there, but I need some.
I want it to die.
It's dying.
I
We just
don't
need to
think we're
stay
gonna
off.
get around to it.
Will it dig in? Connor Grabow goes to work on it, and now Grabow's going to hit and roll open or nose.
Okay.
Of course, he could also try to roll behind the corner guard and bring that other stone into play as a
9-5.
something to catch. Miles Grabow.
Clean. Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean, clean, clean. Yeah. Yep.
Hit and roll to the 12-foot. Every player is going to continue to have a look at that rock. Hopefully none of them touch it.
Okay. Freeze to it. That's risky.
Rose with an aggressive call here,
If
electing to
he
freeze to
freezes
this
it,
stone
it is, so.
in the
Yeah,
12-foot. Rock might have been a little soft on release. We'll see if it starts to curl early.
Hard.
Avery Wilson joining to help.
Guys, come on, get it in. You have to get it in. Come on.
That looks like it will come up short
25.
and guard the Grabow stone. Now Grabow can go to work around that other corner guard that belongs to him. High risk call there for Caiden Rose, but we'll see what happens in this end as it unfolds.
Not really. No, not really. Not even look how much it's there.
It's McComber. Did go from top 8 to back 12 through. And that will slide through.
Yeah.
Grabow trying to stay positive.
Not much more.
Not too much of an adjustment. Yeah.
And now Avery Wilson has an opportunity to play this in-turn around the corner guard. Could end up corner frozen on the rock belonging to Grabow at the back.
Wait's good.
Street. Yeah. Hard street. Hard street.
Now they got to get it by, though. I think it was maybe not a lot of rotation on that stone, and it curled a little more than everybody expected.
Yeah, let's make up for it, Ethan. Okay.
And now McComber from the Portage Curling Club has a chance to hit and roll to lie 2, possibly 3.
Wait's good. Little 9-0. 9-0.
Clean. Yes, line. No roll. Perfect.
Really?
Didn't want any roll. Probably could have played it to roll a little further. There is a chance here for Rose to hit and roll behind that corner guard or roll corner frozen on the stone belonging to Grabow.
Hit and roll onto the other line. Roll onto the other.
Just go control.
Roll on to the other.
Yeah. Hit to like a sit on it. If I think we can do the double, it's there, but with a lot of weight, and I'm not sure if it's worth it.
Yeah.
I would say, you might want to give a bit more if you're hitting and rolling onto it. For control, I think so.
Yeah.
That's good. Whoa.
I don't know if I like that because they could just come in and freeze.
So a miss here by Rose, and now
I like playing under the corner.
we'll hear as Connor Grabow discusses his options.
Do you like the under the corner?
I agree.
Because then they have nothing.
I like this side.
Because right now they have a hit and roll either way.
Yeah. Agreed.
We gotta play it tight though, and give them a double, because then that's an open hit for 3. Connor, are we playing this?
We're just playing half 8.
I don't like that, because can they draw around and freeze?
On which one?
The 4-foot. If we're too late, 4-foot. I like playing top 8.
Then I just run the one we put up.
All right, sounds good. So top 8.
Yeah, half and 8 pro side light. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, patience.
some discussion about what shot Rose will play.
Yeah.
Some
15-3
concern from
West-
Miles Grabow that they would leave him a freeze and get out of the end. I think there's not a really great freeze to get out. There is one freeze, but
I like it.
could also go around the other corner guard here.
Top 12. 3, 4.
Line if any.
Whoa.
They're looking for this to
We're
be
good.
just top
12,
8.
Top 8. No, we're not. Okay. We're good. Well, we're good. Top 8. Beat it, Connor.
Thank you, Miles. I cannot stop myself.
Really nice.
So there is a double available,
We have to sit.
Yeah.
but Rose is elected to play this freeze. If he makes it perfectly, certainly probably leaves. If he makes it perfectly, it probably leaves Grabow with the angle run to try to score a couple. But if I was in Grabow's position, I wouldn't be too worried about. I mean, I'd be leaving this kind of shot.
Wrong color, Caiden.
It's a freeze and knowing that if Rose doesn't make it perfectly, there's an opportunity for Grabow to get 4 or 5.
Caiden, take a moment, clean your rock.
Oh yeah.
Difficult to freeze on a single rock, as Grabow was discussing.
I should have Wade.
With these lively stones, you'll have to be in the right angle of it.
I think that's good.
You can see the narrow striking bands on the stones here, and they are lively in the rings, which is great. Caiden Rose, his last shot, fifth end, in some trouble.
Brock, it's gonna be you. Yeah. Brock.
Ooh,
Yeah, we gotta go for it. Gotta go for it.
this rock might be digging in. It's close. Can they get it deep enough?
Get it, bring it.
They're working it hard.
Nice shot, kid.
Pretty great shot by Caiden Rose under the circumstances. Two ways to get at it. Straight pick.
Yeah. Nope. And if he throws fast enough, it'll roll out because these rocks are
If
very
he
active.
plays it as a straight pick and puts it through the hole
We don't need to get
cleanly,
fancy.
I
Just
think
need
it'll
two.
be 3 for sure with a measure for 4.
Yeah. Connor.
Heel. We're throwing a dart. There's a lane to punch that.
Okay. I knew there was a lane.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Game time.
Yeah.
So Connor Grabow with a hit for 4. He makes it perfectly, I think. 4 with a measure. Trying to pick this out with peel weight. Lose the shooter. Count 3, possibly 4. Rock on the way.
Peel.
Yep.
Let's go,
And he
Connor.
will make that, stuff it on the side. It's going to be 3 for sure, and they'll be measuring for 4. Oh. They didn't put the stick on that one.
Let's go.
Let's go, buddy.
Kind of surprised they didn't. Well, it was granted a 4, so it's 4 for Grabow there. That makes the score 5-1 after 5 ends. It's time for the 5th end break. It's also time to talk to you about Warm Room Hero, the intuitive curling club software platform that takes the stress out of schedules, registrations, and more. Warm Room Hero is the platform built for curlers by curlers. I know that Club Kettle Moraine in Wisconsin has beta tested this platform this season with great success, so talk to them about it if you'd like. Check out Warm Room Hero at curling.club today. We'll be back after a break. Let's say you're in high school and there's a sport you like, but sometimes you think, it might be cool to try a new sport.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
Slowest one in the hack is
Yeah, I
you.
know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, you're supposed
Wow,
to.
But
Ethan.
like you're way up on time, so don't worry.
I've
about it.
always-
Just continue being. Yeah, just continue being mindful.
Am I more than 58%?
Yes.
Not yet.
You are playing very, very well.
I mean, I'm on the pro.
I think outside
Yes.
I think outside of the end that I like realized I cut my hand, I played
Yeah,
well.
and I.
We're back with the sixth end action as the teams discuss things over the fifth end break. Big four-ender for Connor Grabow in the fifth, a game that had been relatively, well, completely close until then. 1-1 score. Both teams playing fairly conservatively till corner guards that Grabow used effectively.
See you guys.
Okay, go.
He managed to peel out Rosestone with his last, score 4.
Avery.
Thought they might put a measure on
Avery.
it. We'll look at some other scores across the other sheets at the fifth end break. Senzali is up 5-1 over Carlson. That's our game. Grabow over Rose, 5-1 for Grabow. Abear up 6-1 over Gensel after, as they head to they're playing the fifth end right now. And Wendling up 3-2 over Brendan. They're also in the fifth end, and we'll try to give you an update on that as that end concludes. Actually, I'll say Abear and Gensel might both have time issues. They're both playing.
The everyday person may not aspire to be a professional athlete or an Olympic athlete.
Grabow trying to put this rock in the top 4. That's where it settles in. Peter Zaga.
Good work, Chris. Really nice. That's because of me. That's all me. Wait, I got padding for him. Kind of beats up my hand now. That's actually what it was.
For the mic. For the mic.
Yeah, he's abusing me.
Back.
That's a new one. I haven't heard that.
Back up, guys. Back
I
up.
will say the Grabow team's talking about favorite burrito toppings. I didn't know there were such a thing as burrito toppings. I thought everything went in the burrito.
This is my brother. Yeah, 9-5.
Some talk about how speed is faster after the fifth end break. We talk about that a lot on webcasts.
Whoa!
Great throw.
Attaboy! Really nice.
Man, do we want to go here?
All right.
I think we have to go here.
Okay. Because we want to play this side.
Hi. Continuing here with six end action. Rose versus Grabow. I'm joined by Ben Clark from the Broomstones Curling Club. Hi, Ben.
Not getting that
Hi.
one.
Thanks for having me.
Glad you can join me.
Watch
Glad
it,
I can
watch
talk
it.
to somebody
Yeah,
else
yes.
besides
Go all
myself.
the way. Curl it, curl it, curl it, curl it. Both of you go.
So
Whoa,
Rose
whoa,
playing a little
whoa.
more aggressively here now, trailing by 4 after giving up the big 4-ender in the 5th end. Ben, are you a product of the junior curling program here at Broomstones?
I played juniors in Nashua.
Nashua,
but
right.
I did also. I played with a lot of Broomstones juniors, and I was here quite a bit.
Excellent. I played against your brother Nate, but never against you, Ben. And I saw your brother Nate at the Club Nationals in Wausau, Wisconsin recently, where they made the playoffs, but I think ended up losing the bronze medal game.
I believe that's right.
I
Yeah.
called that wrong. Get out.
Connor Grabow trying to push this one out the back. They do manage to clear out everything when you're up 4. That's a pretty good way to go, Ben.
No doubt.
Future, but I am never going to complain. Right? Hey, good one for the mic there, buddy.
You're throwing a 420, 430, somewhere in that.
So, with no rocks in play, Rose will have to go to work to create some possibilities here, Ben.
Yes, indeed.
How do you play when you're down 4?
This is the house I want to see.
Great sweep. Nice shot, bro.
Especially the Grabow team seems to be hitting pretty well today, and it's always a challenge to create offense.
They have some of the North Dakota hitting ability in them, I think.
Yes, indeed.
This is Miles Grabow, Connor Grabow's brother.
Take it out. Take it out.
Hey, boy.
Call that kid Mr. Clean. Holy cow.
Somebody's saying he's Mr. Clean. Miles is a freshman in high school. He started curling at the age of 6.
I got 28.
And this is his 2nd junior nationals appearance.
Whoa, whoa. Just clean it, just clean it. Avery.
Sando tries to replace the corner guard. What's your favorite position to play, Ben?
Gotta say Vice. I like the strategy, but I can't do without sweeping. So
100% of the time, well, I think 80% of the time when I ask people their favorite position, they say Vice or 3rd. It's the rare person who wants to play skip or lead.
I don't mind lead. I also play quite a bit of lead. I play with Alex Leichter here.
Okay.
More than happy to play lead for that guy.
Alex, who was on the webcast last night.
Yes.
And hopefully we'll be back tonight.
Clean.
Clean.
Cool. Hey, no roll. I'm probably out.
Alex.
Miles asking about how his... I do like the way this team, Ben, discusses each shot. It's always important to try to stay curious and learn about your makes and your misses.
Right. Yeah, especially like analyzing your makes, even if you don't think you threw it quite as well as you could have.
Hard, guys.
Get it over.
Hard. Great sweep. Nice shot, Avery.
So Grabow content to continue to peel out this end.
Really should not be.
He'll ask his 3rd, Ethan McComber. Throw this intern peel. Always nice to peel these ones when you've got the shorter roll out. Sounds like maybe he pinched it, Ben.
Yes, looking A little thick.
And he's going to roll to a center guard. Probably better than just a straight nose. McComber not happy with that throw.
And Rose looking to capitalize.
Yeah. Close.
Straight.
Yeah.
Avery Wilson trying to play this come around.
Hard straight.
Just us, Avery.
Hard straight.
Tight to the guard. It looks like it's a little light and will bounce off.
All the way. Avery.
Not the worst outcome.
No.
It's a
Avery.
relatively difficult deal, but the way they're hitting,
Yeah, it looks like
they didn't take a second thought.
it's like half a rock, and you stuff it into that one, and might even leave the current yellow guard in the rings. Some things about Connor Grabow. He's also been curling since he was 6. This is his second junior nationals championship. Away from curling, he's a baseball player and a runner, cross-country runner. Here's interesting. He likes chess. His favorite subject in school is math. So those are all good, probably things to know as a skip.
Yes.
Unfortunately, he is a Milwaukee Brewers fan instead of a New York Mets fan or a Boston Red Sox fan, I imagine here, Ben.
I certainly am.
Needs to hit about half of this or a little thinner to get it. There it is. Well done.
Very
by
nice.
Connor Grabow. Makes the double peel.
Yeah.
Do we want to like
Guard. Or no, we gotta
I think we
draw around
probably
to the
have to try to
outside,
draw.
right?
I'll admit to a little bias here. My wife and I are hosting the Rose team here this week, so
Oh, you are?
I'm pulling for the Rose Boys, but they got some work to do.
It's nice of you to host them. And
do you want to go to the side or you want to play to the middle? Do you want to play to the side or to the middle?
yeah, I was saying earlier that I was
Okay. No,
I was
do you
impressed
want
by
to
this
play
young
to the
team of the
side or you wanna
U18s. They
to the
play with a
middle?
lot of enthusiasm, and
Let's play to the wing. Avery.
so they've decided to play to the wing here with Last Rock. Probably a good decision. They have Last Rock. They'd like to be able to have maybe a shorter rollout. John Bent, my partner at Curling Stadium here, is going to continue to torture me with the spelling of my name.
Yeah. Stay close,
We got the
stay
2 L's today, John, but we need 2 M's next time. But
Yep. Go,
I'm without ego and don't care, so just the people. It's all good. Here comes Rose. Can he get this rock into the rings? Can his sweepers carry it in? Looks like they will. Just.
Indubitable words. Yeah, just 9-5.
Another peel coming up for Grabow.
Hit and stick, but if we roll,
I heard the word plethora. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the new spelling. I like it. I think I'll go with that. Gamble.
Hidden stick, I think, is in. However, a nice 2-inch roll to your side, Chris, is, as they would say, phenomenal.
I don't know about this little fun fact about Connor, but he also once caught 28 quarters off his elbow. I don't know if that's available on YouTube or TikTok. If it is, I'm interested though. That sounds like a lot of quarters off of one elbow.
Just clean. How do I?
Able to hit, stick for a biter.
Okay, perfect.
Rose can
9-7.
nose or roll wide.
Yeah, just drop.
They in? Are they in? Yes?
Slightest little bit.
Okay.
You get half 12 will be.
So Rose here going to draw. I think a lot of players might be tempted to take the blank here in the 6th end. Still lots of ends to play. Try to build with Last Rock. But as he did in the 2nd end, Rose is going to try to take a single here. What would you do here, Ben?
I would be probably playing the peel as well, but it sounds like they feel good about their steel game, and you know, got to play what you're confident in.
Yeah, personal preference. There's some players who like to keep hammering even ends. I would say down 5-1, that's less of a concern.
Perfect.
Of course, they want to make.
Gonna have to get aggressive either way. So
watch this rock settle in. I think it should. That'll be 1 for Rose. We'll make the score 5-2 after 6 ends here at the 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championships. I'll be back with Ben Clark in just a moment.
Just because you're not a professional athlete doesn't mean that you should accept less. The beauty about what Thorne does is our product quality is the same whether they're in the athletic line or whether they're just for the everyday person. Thorne has kept true to never compromising on quality, never compromising on efficacy, never compromising on safety for not only athletes but for everyone who would use their products.
We're back with 7th end action, 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championship. Caiden Rose versus Connor Grabow in this second draw of the men's action here at this championship. Grabow with a 5-2 lead and last rock as we head to the 7th end. And I'm joined by Ben Clark. Broomstones curler, played in the 2009 Junior Men's Nationals with Alex Kalachia, Will Cousins, and his brother Nate Clark. Now lives in Wayland, right, Ben?
That's
right here?
correct.
You must have one of the shorter commutes to this club then.
Oh, it's great. 10 minutes.
That is an attractive commute to any curling club in my mind. I'm about 35 minutes from my club in New Jersey, which is about 25 minutes too far, but I love to make the trip anyways.
My wife was not fully on board with buying a house in Wayland, but I was very convincing.
Yeah. Does she curl yet?
She does not.
Yeah.
We've been talking to her. She's thinking about it.
You can only go one step at a time, Ben, to keep that marriage together. Don't you? Already got her to live in Wayland. Don't push too hard on getting her to curl. As Vitor Zaga, Broomstone's product, slips through. Christopher is a senior at the Nuvu Innovation School, plans to study mechanical engineering at the Olin College of Engineering. So already he's smarter than myself, smarter than me.
Great school.
He visited 170 national parks, and for some reason his idol is Corey Dropkin. I don't know if Corey's listening, but come on.
Avery?
Corey was here actually last night to throw out the opening stone. Great to have him here. Had a great junior career and certainly is having a great men's career. I think their team is now ranked number 9 in the world. Headed to a Grand Slam not too short a while.
A junior could do worse for idols than Corey.
I know Corey always looks forward to coming back to Broomstones where he started curling. His mom Shelley is the president here this year at Broomstones.
We want another guard.
So a pair of staggered guards go up. Grabow checks the scoreboard and makes the right call here, I think. Drawing, this is a more standard call we see now. They draw T or better, back 8 on to the wing.
Well done, T. T. Top 4 T.
Hey, wait until the end.
Wait's good, back
Does Vitor Zaga play in the men's league here, Ben?
Yes, indeed. He plays. I think he plays multiple leagues, but I definitely see him on Tuesday nights. He's been skipping the team.
Carve if you can.
No. Yeah, we can. Go. We can.
He's here all the time. I feel like there's most nights I see him, he's here just to throw rocks, if nothing else.
He
loves the game.
That's great. I mean, one thing I always tell junior curlers, it's the time you can really lock in the game. If you are a teenager, you can throw a ton of rocks. As you get older, you have a harder time throwing 200 rocks in a day. And you also have the time. So...
Yeah, I'll say when Corey was here, he was the same way. He was here as often as he could, just throwing rocks.
Yeah, I've heard of few great curlers who weren't rink rats as kids.
All the way. You got it. Keep going.
Sando continues to jump up and follow his own rock. That might be something that Sean Franey wants to eliminate from the third sweeper. Usually not effective, doesn't do a whole lot, and doesn't look as pro either, does it, Nate? So
no.
But I love the enthusiasm. I know that's what's at the heart of it, and that's great.
How is that not true?
All right. Why wouldn't we go top one?
So they're going to try the double peel on the two guards closer to the rings.
Old man groans as I go down to throw absolute beamer.
But I'm sure they'll take just about any of them.
This is Miles Grabow.
Yep.
He's a freshman in high school. His brother's a junior. His brother's a junior. There you go. There's the double peel they were looking for. I want to catch that stray one, but nice double peel by Miles Grabow as they drew it up. That was the shot they called. Still a guard, though, for Rose to go behind.
Yeah.
It's Victor Lee back there. Is that right, Ben?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, officiating here. Great support from the club, the Broomstones Curling Club, for this event. And that support is helping make this a really memorable experience for all the competitors.
Down. Same way. He pushed it a bit. A little higher. Whoa.
Curl it.
Whoa.
It really needs to curl.
Avery, just you. Yeah, both let's go.
Weight looks a little hot, but it's got some curling to do. Can they work it over now?
Bring it. Hard,
Trying to work this one over. It should be exposed, maybe
nice
almost 3/4 of it, Ben?
Yeah, half to 3/4. More than enough with the way these stones are moving.
You pick that one, you pick
Probably a
that
thick
one.
half from the hack.
Miss tight, I rip the guard. It's either or shot. Board.
See how Miles Grabow plays the either or. What do you tell yourself on an either or shot, Ben?
Sorry, one more time?
What do you tell yourself when somebody says the shot is either or?
You know, got to know the pro side, but focus on the shot you're throwing. Can't think about that backup shot.
I think that's a good answer. You want to try to make the shot. Just throw it in a way that he's going to, might have talked himself in to see the B shot there.
Exactly.
I know. I'm talking to the...
Which can sometimes happen.
Hey, that's a good roll.
Connor. Can I slide a little tight?
Or we hit this.
We don't have hammer.
I like doing this.
Okay.
Lots of good positive feedback from this team to each other. Lots of good honest feedback about how they've thrown it.
Guard.
So now Rose with one counter in the rings will try to guard that.
Yeah.
So in league, what do you play with Alex Leichter?
I'm lead, but I also vice for him.
We're good.
Got
We're
Jared
there.
and Ryan are
Rocco.
real workhorse sweepers. So I'm not too bad, but I think Alex really likes to have that pair on his
Jared
stones.
Widdish and
Jared Widdish.
Ryan
Hallisey.
Oh, right, Ryan Hallisey. Okay, sure.
Well,
So tight guard goes up.
We're at 20 and almost done with this.
Text that red stone that's just touching the top of the forefoot.
Ripper. This is all you, buddy.
Grabow's going to ask his third, Ethan McComber, to peel it.
This one feels close enough that I'd be thinking about the run. But
Yeah, certainly the run is there. And it might be the best chance you have at it. Might be switching to that. that was one problem. That said, it does move the rock off the top of the forefoot, so the forefoot's available.
So, I'm
A bit
not sure if
unlucky,
that's the
but
play, I would
actually
say,
worked out better than it
but
could have been for Team
you can also
Grabow.
guard, but I.
Really? Let's go top 12, top 8.
Somewhere from like top 8 to 3 guard, all of that's fine. So the same weight you threw. Well, you just gonna.
For this one in the top 12.
Where do you want it? Where do you want it?
Top 12. Top 12.
Gotta go.
Whoa. Are you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Assume Grabow is going to be hitting the shot stone.
Whoa.
And so this one
Sorry,
can
Rick.
give them a possible way back to their steal.
Yeah, he can hit this high one, though, and keep the forefoot open, maybe play that slash double.
That's
Do
true.
we throw a double or just hit this?
Up 5-2, I like the double.
Run this one.
They make the double. There's probably, if you really wanted to, if you really needed it, there might be a triple there, but certainly make the double and roll to the side. Keep the forefoot open. McComber trying to come back after a unlucky break on his first.
Yes, hard Chris. Hard kill it off center.
Don't think he's going to hit this high side. Now they're playing it for the low side. Now they're going to try this other double. They would have had to come quite across for that.
Connor, is he pinching him?
And sliding narrow.
So there's the feedback, pinching it and sliding narrow.
You're good.
So we'll see. McComber goes to work on that in the following ends.
A guard's fine.
Yeah. Same thing that we just did, though.
So I think for Rose, you'd like, if you're going to be in the rings here, you'd like to leave it so that a nose hit leaves
Top
your
12,
2
same
in the
spot.
rings a shot.
Don't leave it.
First
Yeah,
and
it's
second
good.
shot.
Just gonna clean it. It's a bit back. Whoa, off, all the way off.
All off.
Looks like they're coming a little deeper on this one.
No. Say.
So there will be some kind of double available for Grabow.
No, you got it. I think off this one. Yeah.
We gotta catch you.
Yeah, I like this one.
Doesn't actually need the double here, but
Or we nose. That's like. But yeah, I like this. No, this one's right.
again, the geometry, if you really needed it, could line up for a triple.
Yeah, just 7-5 though.
All right. 7-5.
Yeah.
What's your preferred shot, Ben? Draw or hit?
Playing with Alex, he's trained me to like hits quite a bit.
Right.
Oh yeah.
He plays a fairly conservative style when he can. So that's I used to be a draw guy, but I think I'm a hit guy now.
Hey,
Grabow, his first shot, 7th end. He's looking to make a double. Rose currently lying 3 and trailing by 3. Trying to hold this one straight now.
get out. Hard Chris.
There's
hard
the
Chris.
double.
Attaboy, baby, Connor. Let's go.
Lots of enthusiasm out of Grabow's teammates after that one. Good for them.
Where do we sit?
Grabow has played well at Skip this game.
Huh? Yeah.
It's now Caiden Rose, hosted by Ben Clark of Wayland, Massachusetts. Pretty sweet deal. They're hosted in Wayland, Massachusetts. and close to the club.
Okay.
Rose trying to hit and force Grabow in this end. Trying to carve this over. And it will.
We needed to roll more.
Hey, no, it's fine. They had a shot for one anyways.
Grabow comes down the ice, throw the hit for one here. He's pretty happy to up 3 to trade singles.
Nice five.
Yes, indeed.
Hit and stick for one.
Yep.
Right?
Go back up 4.
What was that?
I said nothing. I said absolutely nothing.
Connor Grabow, last shot, 7th end. Looking to hit and stick for one.
Chris, hard Chris. Hard, gotta get it. Hard back. Hard, gotta move it. Back to center. Hard back. Chris. Hard back. Hard back. Hard
Has
back.
some curling to do.
Hard.
And it won't be enough to nose, so that'll be a score of 1 for Caiden Rose. He'll inch closer. We'll come back with the 8th end. Grabow ahead by 2, 5-3, playing 8. He'll have the hammer.
I'll
You
take
just
that
flick
to
it.
salvage.
The everyday person may not aspire to be a professional athlete or an Olympic athlete. You may just want to be the best person you can be. You just may want to sleep better. You may want to feel better. Thorne has many products that can support all of those things. So it's not just about performing or running faster or jumping higher. It's those little things that go into having a higher quality of life.
Eighth end, 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championship. Rose versus Grabow. It's 5-3, Grabow up.
Let's go. Go, go, go.
Do you have children, Ben?
Whoa, whoa.
No, I don't.
Because
here we
it's
go.
funny to hear teenagers discuss between
Get it on
ends.
center, get it on center, get it on center.
This team is pretty enjoyable to listen to, actually.
Yeah.
My fingies are cold.
You'll make some doubles. I'll make a stick for one. What? No. Back to 12.
Grabow asks, sorry, Ben. Grabow asks Vita Rizaga to draw to the open wing. Didn't mean to cut you off, Ben.
No. I was just going to say, Miles talking about what an inspiration he was. That sounds...
We gotta go.
That's who it was, right? Miles saying he was an inspiration to everyone.
Okay. Oh, and then yes. Hard. Hard. As far as you can get it, 15-6. 15-6.
15-6 hog to hog still gets into pretty much almost to the tee line. Well swept.
Miles, bigger strokes. They're really like shortening.
Good feedback there from Connor to his brother Miles on his brush stroke. He was saying that it was too short.
Yeah.
I teach a lot of brushing clinics, or have over the years, and I always thought when I started those, Ben, new curlers might be going strokes that were too big, but most developing curlers don't move the brush far enough each time.
Yeah. All the way.
Yeah, people
All the
start
way, guys,
talking
go.
about
All
that
the way, all
running
the way.
surface and how
All the
small
way.
it is.
Yeah, you need to go. You need to go. All the way,
Everything
guys.
starts
Get it
shortening
over.
up.
Get it over. All the way.
Trying to
Go,
true.
go,
over
go.
that.
Heads down.
Yeah.
Heads down. Heads down.
What people don't
Heads
realize,
down,
your
go.
strongest
Heads down,
stroke is
heads
away
down.
from the body, so
There we
that's the
go.
one that has the
Heads
most
down.
power. So if you
Save it,
shorten
save it.
that one, you lose a lot of power
Whoa.
when you're sweeping for distance. So a pair of staggered
We
guards.
come under, right? Yeah. Come on there.
Might look more natural to go with the out turn or the in turn under, but
No.
It looks like both teams
Hey,
maybe
wait.
saying
Yep.
this side moves a little more, which is I think
Yep.
why they're choosing it.
true.
You're good.
A little conversation as they exit the hack.
Line! Line! Line!
Tight to the guard. It looks like it's going to bounce.
Hey,
A little
yep,
tight
yep,
and
yep.
light is what the combination seemed to be.
Hey, no harm.
Okay.
So you curled with your brother, Ben. How did that work for you?
Better in the later years than the early one. We disagreed a lot when we were younger, as brothers will. But
No, it's not up.
now we get along pretty well, and I still love playing with him.
Who is he?
Go ahead.
Is he younger or older than you?
He's
Nate?
younger.
Younger.
He's younger, but he did more competitive curling, so he was always telling me what to do.
Got it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The kind of stuff you love to hear from your younger brother.
Right. Nice throw there. Buried behind this collection of guards.
Carney, what?
Could get all three moving, though.
I actually have a triple, but it's not an intentional triple. It's actually a quad.
There's a triple, but not an intentional triple. You don't want to give that away, Miles. You want to make it and then say it was intentional.
Right. Well, yeah, you gotta at least mention it so that they know you considered it.
He's close to it, actually.
Jammed it.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on, spill. Spill. Spill.
Had to hit it
Hey,
just
that'll work.
Yeah.
tiny bit thicker, and he might have got all three moving.
Pretty good outcome, though.
Miles Grabow is a freshman in high school and likes to hit the gym there, Ben. Likes to hit the gym and go right to the squat rack and do some serious lifting.
I believe it.
Also, unfortunately, a Milwaukee Brewers fan. This looks like Sandoz said as he let it go that he was wide, so good communication to sweepers, but it is wide.
Curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. Hard curl. You got it. Keep going.
It's interesting to think when you were in junior nationals and when I was still playing, even through 2016, how little we knew about brushing. We were actually doing a number of things that were scientifically proven wrong.
Right.
Okay.
We've learned a lot since then. I know the first Tuesday when Alex pulled our whole team up here and said we're going to change entirely how we're sweeping rocks. Started directional sweeping. That was it was hard to believe for a little while, but once you saw the results, you couldn't really argue with it.
Now we see two sweepers on one side a lot. We see all one brusher like that. Now someone else to carve it. Close. Ooh. Probably shouldn't have stopped that one with his foot, although I think it was clearly going out. No harm, but.
Connie, I brought back the.
Guard. Like a one guard. Yeah. Yeah.
Good communication. He did have a little recovery there mid-slide, artist style.
It's there.
Is it up?
This is Avery Wilson now.
No, it's.
Whoa.
Well, no. It's perfect.
Never touch it.
Perfect. We don't want it to.
They want as much separation as possible between those guards.
Nice shot.
Good throw.
Nicely lined up, yes.
Exposed. It's only showing like maybe 15.
Yeah.
like the run here. If you don't make the run, you should wind up with a peel. Room goes down. McComber in the hack.
Certainly unlikely to stay lined up after this.
Peel! Cool! All the way across center.
Now they want to play
Just
for the
feel
peel.
it, Get it out.
Come on here.
What?
Supposed to catch those.
Also good feedback.
Yes.
Yeah.
Team is well coached in how they communicate with each other. It's obviously works for them. A lot of positivity. You have to find the right balance, though, don't you? Sometimes I get too much positivity when I'm playing.
Yes.
I need a little bit
Honesty
of
too. You need honesty as well as positivity.
Well, they're being honest with each other. I give them credit for that. It's interesting, but I need a little bit of negativity sometimes, it seems. That's just me. Double peel does have another chance to get everything moving if he throws it with the out turn.
Yeah.
Over the top on the yellow.
Six, 5, 7, 5. 6, 5. Okay.
McComber on this out turn. Rock should be moving. Say if he has a tendency, it is to slide a little wide on the out turn and then tweak it in a bit.
Huh? 2 guard.
Or as his teammate describes, he had a weird release there.
Yeah.
It's easy to do, to slide a little wide on the out turn and then try to tip it in.
A lot of the competitive curlers I feel like I've played with have the opposite tendency. I feel like you see them a little tight on the slide, and then they set it out to the
2 guard.
To the room.
I was gonna say if I do anything on mine, I slide a little tight with the out turn and then have to feed it out. I try not to do that, but usually you like that out turn curling later. It's a little more predictable that way. That's why a lot of players like it. Right-handers. Caiden Rose trying to cap this again. He could also try to apply a bit of extra pressure and Christmas tree this.
Yeah, whoa, it's there. Pick it. Just you.
Curl it.
Trying to close this hole.
Hard curl. Hard curl, guys. Come on. Keep going.
Caiden Rose urging his teammates on. I think they're going to close it up.
Nice shot, Caiden.
And they do.
Okay. Yeah. Do we go? I think we go cross
We got
right now.
another double peel.
No, I think we go across the top.
Yeah.
You go across the top, you might pick that one.
Yeah. I'm just saying drop because he hasn't thrown one since.
I think you might want to, you could try the straight angle run here as well.
But then if we miss it, then they throw another one.
Then you should make the peel if you don't make that.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
A little more. You got to go more.
Don't. Now they
More.
have a
He's
shot.
going to try this
If you miss, they don't have a shot.
double peel.
Firm or peel?
What?
What's the weight?
Rippers.
That's a lot of weight.
Every junior men curling, right?
Juniors love their rippers.
Right. I had Wes Wendling on the web stream when I was on briefly during the club nationals, and he's here competing, and asked him what his favorite shot was, and it was hard. Every junior just wants to throw. Junior men, just let me throw it hard. So here comes what's described as a ripper, but I think he set it out, which can happen when you sometimes talk yourself into that ripper. Yep, slid hard, set it back a little bit. Now, Rose has an opportunity to really make it tough for Grabow to score.
Drawing under.
Drawing in. I
Get
think.
another one in there.
Okay, if you're drawing in, the miss is definitely here.
Yeah, yeah.
Rose
Yeah,
team discussing the pro side again. But this is definitely one where you want to focus on the shot because you can apply quite a bit of pressure if you put this one in a nice spot.
He makes it good, and Grabow is going to have a really difficult time scoring. He
Indeed.
takes away this out-turn draw, stacks it even with that other one, and
Okay, you got this.
Grabow has to throw a really tough draw against 2. I'm sure Grabow, when he came into this end, his idea was just to score here.
No.
Score an 8.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It's there. Hold
Not
on.
a lot of misses from the Grabow team.
Hold on.
Just
Curling.
only half makes or 3/4 makes.
This looks pretty good if they
Well,
sweep it correctly. They could even chap off their own if they want. Now, yeah, bury a little piece of it maybe, but don't. Really good.
That doesn't look hard at all. Yeah.
I love the youthful positivity. To me, that looks hard,
I don't see
Looks
anything
pretty tough.
better Or easier.
but I love that he thinks it doesn't
If we
look
make the run
hard.
back double, we do
hack,
get our
I can
dues.
throw the hack at that red one.
Which
That
the
doesn't
run back
look
double
fun
gives us 1 plus another. And if we roll out, we still get 1. If we only get 1 out and play a force, we play a
Want to
force.
try the run?
Yeah, I don't know what looks easy about that shot, but
I don't think it looks easy, but I do think it looks like maybe his best choice.
Stay here. Stay here.
Up 5-3. Even if he stuffs it in there and just limits the damage to 1, he'd be.
This is, I don't
in
think we have the
decent
draw
shape.
anymore.
it's reasonable.
I think the idea is to get some action on the rocks in the rings.
Connor, what's the weight?
Throws it perfect. He does make the double and scores 2.
How are you, buddy?
Yeah.
Not easy. A 5-1 lead now in jeopardy.
Because they're both.
Grabow facing 2.
Even if I draw.
Rose Stones in the forfeit. Or 1 in the forfeit, 1 almost in the forfeit.
But like, I feel like I could roll. If I roll an inch though on that, then they're 1.
Connor Grabow, last shot, 8th end, facing 2, trying a difficult run double.
Wait, no, Miles.
Uh-oh. Didn't get out to it. And that'll be 2.
Hey guys, it picked.
That will be 2 for the Rose team from Denver, Colorado. They'll tie the score up 5-5 after 8. We've got a 2-end game now. We'll be right back with it.
It picked. It picked.
Twin Cities Orthopedics is ready to go with more doctors, specialty services, and convenient urgent care locations. Ready, set, TCO.
All right, we're back. 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championships from Wayland, Massachusetts, and the Broomstones Curling Club. I'm joined by Ben Clark here for the 9th end. And real turn of events. It was 5-1 at the 5th end break. The Rose took a single in 1 with last rock, elected not to blank. As you said at the time, Ben, maybe confident in their steal strategy, and it's paid off. They stole 1 in 7 and stole 2 in 8. Now the score is tied And Grabow needs to look for either a blank or 2. Good outcome for Rose is a force or a steal.
Staying aggressive for the Rose team.
Tight guard goes up. I mean, they need it. They need to either force or steal here. The blank is not a good outcome for them, even though they have been able to steal pretty well so far.
We're running out of house.
T.
We're running out of house.
We're good. T.
Okay,
Well, if you're going to draw to the wing, Ben, you may as well draw to the wing.
Don't call wait.
Get it right out there.
About as wing as you can get.
Yeah, that's using the whole house. Rose now use that center line guard he put up, I think, or did he call a higher guard? I missed that.
I think it's a second guard.
Second guard, got it. Reeder Holman for Team Rose.
Whoa, whoa.
Team Rose, 3 of them have beanies that match their shoelaces, Ben.
I really like Wayne. I really like Wayne.
Over and off, over and off. Whoa.
Whoa.
We want separation on this side, right? Yeah, no, but it is. No, it's there. Off, off.
There. Well done there by
Yeah.
Reeder Holman.
Well, that gives me a double. Yeah, go back to the wing. Yeah, I like that. I like going back to the wing. No, because this makes the peels hard, doesn't it?
Just T.
Okay.
So the challenge with splitting the rings here is then you create some jam possibilities if you start to peel.
Go down, 3-4. Yep.
Some teams here will go around those center line guards with this one, Ben, and then start to
Good.
peel.
It hasn't moved yet.
T.
I do like that shot.
Yep.
Down, 3-4,
Yes.
4-5. Drop
Yes.
it.
Yes.
We're working
Yes.
this hard to get it in the rings and get it deep enough.
It's gotta be on.
We're on.
It's going to be just on.
Hard carve.
We got it on.
So we'll see if those rocks come into play.
Just make the...
Yeah.
Connor's right, you can't double peel, but it may make the peel itself harder.
Yeah. All the way, all the way.
Down.
All the way, all the way.
Hard straight. All the way.
There's a lot of talk on Team Grabow about burrito toppings here, Ben.
As far as we can get it.
I don't
As far as we can get it.
When do I tell them the burrito really shouldn't have a topping?
Nice shot.
Everything goes inside the burrito. I think
There's sauce on top sometimes.
if it's on top, it's some sort of American creation like a chimichanga or something, isn't it? Let's get our research team on this. When is a burrito not a burrito? I think the answer for favorite topping was cheese.
That or a nice red sauce. But
I'm just
but
fixing
seems
so I can throw.
dangerous.
All right, so Miles Grabow trying to take on a peeler. He'd like to get 2 of these. Playing the intern inside-out peel.
Yep.
Might be close. Well, he gets action on, and there's the...
You gotta catch rocks.
Well, I don't know why he would have caught that one, though.
Connor, is that me?
A little off. That was a good throw.
Stuffed it in the corner there, so they do lose the one rock out in the wing.
Correct?
Yeah. Same shot.
Up. Back house.
No.
Back 12.
So it sounds like it's heavy, Ben. Back 12, they're saying.
Yes.
No.
Seems like it might be starting to grind up. This is the time of the game when the ice gets a little slower. This looks actually better than they thought. Now it's going to over curl.
No, it didn't pick. It just wasn't back out.
We've gone from what? The laser, the launch. What was the other one?
Ripper.
The Ripper. The Ripper. Just a Ripper, a laser, a launch.
I think you just feel this.
Okay.
I think there's a couple things to discuss here is do you just go in? If you make this single peel, Rose still has plenty to work with there.
Yeah, I'd be thinking about sending the yellow back into at least one of those reds.
Yeah, some good things could happen with it straight back.
We're good.
Good throw.
But they'll make the straight peel. Just go over the top of that other one. But Rose still in business here.
Get another look at the draw or a raise.
So one of the things I find when you get on championship ice like this that curls so much, sometimes when you don't play on it a lot, you go to a raise here. And the come around is actually a lot easier.
It's a lot harder to get exactly the spot you need.
Yeah, I mean, they can hit this slightly on an angle, but the raise is much harder here than a come around has there's a margin of error that's bigger even with those tight guards. But they'll play the raise.
Whoa. Curl. No. Straight. Hard.
Now the rock's starting to curl. They don't want to cross it and punch it into the open. It's close to being good, but it might come across.
Get that.
Decision time here for Grabow. You have to be able to get rid of everything to make this.
I might jam if we do it. I don't really know though. Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, we got 12.
everything you got.
The Ripper, right to everything you got. Let's see. We want to see rocks exploding here, Ben. Ethan McComber.
I do think they all go with everything you got.
Here it is, everything he's got. It looks like a pretty good throw, maybe.
Go back center. Back center.
Close. Oh, that was why I didn't particularly love that. That rock over there came into play after we discussed putting it over there.
You're good.
Now, I mean, you could say it's slightly better for Grabow, but not much. Rose has an opportunity now to draw around, really sink one here. He isn't playing the raise this time, Ben. Switch to the come around.
I agree with that decision.
Draw him behind. Draw him behind the middle one. Yeah.
Got all three sweepers going again.
All three again, yeah. It's like, switching sides.
Keep going. You got it. Keep going. Get a little biter.
I remember the Chinese women's team first started competing well in the world stage. They would sometimes have all four.
Great sweep.
Well, comes up short. Staggered guard there, though. What's Grabow thinking?
Not an easy way to get in there, but don't know if you have time to play any more rippers.
He's thinking, but not talking much right now.
Connor, can you triple? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a triple there.
Yeah. 8-5.
I mean, it might go.
No, I don't think so.
I think it just stuffs, though, doesn't it? But we'll see.
Just getting rid of those two in front it's not a bad outcome if you're yellow.
Yeah, the two staggered guards are certainly problematic, but you might also have reached a point in the end where you have to think about just trying to score your deuce.
Let it off center. Yes. Let it.
I just don't know how you get in there.
Hard, can it move? Can't move. Can't move.
Well, better result. Leaves his own stone out there if he needs to run that in. Rose likes the draw.
But at least Grabow will be running their own stone if he makes it nice.
Draw.
Actually, give a little less.
Rose asks for a little bit less ice as he heads to the other end.
Yeah. We have quite a bit of line for this. I'm not too worried about it. And that red is perfectly guarded. I love this.
Yeah.
Conversations among Team Grabow are among the more entertaining we've encountered here.
Switch.
They're working hard on this one. Can they get it by? And can they get it deep enough? That looks like it's going to come up short.
And we're coming this way?
As we heard Caiden
Like third end.
here, it is slowing down, which will happen on a surface like this one as we approach the end of the game. 9th end now.
You think it's changed?
What?
Do you think it's changed?
What has Chris has been
promotes
getting?
the call.
What if Chris has been?
I don't know. I don't trust his rocks.
I go 15-5.
So here's a thought for junior players. When you're in that situation, I think it's a good idea to give some definitive answer, even if you're wrong. But have a definitive answer ready when the skip comes into the hack. I think they're playing this tap now. Certainly a tap here makes a bit more sense because anywhere on the high side it'll be pretty good. They're close to it. There's the tap. It's going to curl actually after it's tapped. Wow.
I'm sorry, I can't hear anything.
Great shot.
Two options here. Hold up.
What?
Look at that. It's got deep parts.
Options here. There's either the double here. You can also hit.
Can
hits.
report
You can
games
also
that
try
are
to
done
hit
out in
three
the
here
ice.
and
And
try to
Zally
knock one.
wins big over Carlson.
I wouldn't like to try
Abear
that.
is
I
up
think if anything, you're going
6-4
with
over
back line.
Gensel. And Wendling is ahead 5-4 and has hammer in 9 over Brendan.
Avery.
So, Team Rose will gather to discuss. We'll listen in.
It's riskier to do the run back for sure.
Actually hitting good. So it's probably, I think, running the right.
It's Coach Sean Franey.
If you throw the yellow run, it's really tough, and there's a chance you're giving up 2, right? If you throw the red run, again, there's still a chance for 2 for them because it just has the same shot. I don't mind a red run. If you're gonna run a red, you probably run the one that's close to the center there. Do you think you could throw like backline hack and get through there, or do you think it's
so
tight?
The thing is with hack is that if you hit it, you're not coming over here, so it's like you're probably hitting this and you're staying exposed that way.
Okay.
And it's so tight, I'm not even sure if you get it. If
I don't
you
think
do
it would even get
And do you think that court is too tight to just throw like back 4 through?
No, you could do that. You have to, if you skinny that, you definitely could get there. My one thing is just making sure that's the right way to get it back.
Yeah, because if you freeze, it's fine. The other option is just throwing the tap. If you tap one of those reds back instead of running it, you just throw back 4 on the tap. Okay, 2. It's whatever you guys are most comfortable with on the line, right? You've thrown that outturn a couple of times now. So if you feel comfortable with the weight in the line there, then I think you're fine. If you feel like, you know what, it's probably easier just to go straight for it, because 90% of the time, this is the easier shot.
I think doing like back 4 weight around that.
Remember, you can give up one here.
Yeah.
Right?
Just not
Yeah.
give it up.
10 seconds.
You just can't give up 2. I'd like him to take one.
Okay.
I'd like. I mean,
You're not. You still. You can't. Like, you need to skinny that to basically try and get here, so that because otherwise.
Yeah.
So, Ben, after some discussion, it would seem that Team Rose has settled in on the freeze or back 4. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Gentle tap, it sounded
Gentle
like.
tap.
Line being the real challenge here.
So tough shot for Caiden Rose here on his last after a good tap by Grabow.
Do you want the other side, bro?
We have to skinny that one, and it's
Yeah.
being curled quite a bit.
Okay.
So.
I like a 90.
Like a 93.9 seconds. Backline to hog is what they're looking for. Caiden Rose, his last shot. Ninth end in a 5-5 game.
For weight.
On it right away.
Weight's good.
I think the weight is close. Now it's a question of line. They need to get pretty close to the red guard. Which they are.
Well.
Now, will it curl enough? As Sean Franey said, the dead freeze is pretty good. It's really walking over now. I think they can get shot out of it. Great shot from
What a
Caiden
shot.
Rose.
I don't know. It's probably measured.
I think he is shot. Just. It's really close. Great shot from Caiden Rose.
Very close, yeah.
Not only whether he's shot or not, the deuce is really difficult for
I think it'll probably end up
Team
being
Grabow.
I think it's probably going to be yellow.
I think it's down.
I'm just saying somehow tap this in a little.
Looking at the run, which
No. I think you got control.
We'll listen in as they talk their way through this.
No, we're good. We're not calling a shot, Chris. We're not calling a shot.
I don't know.
I like
like
just
it, though.
throwing
You
a
go
10-5.
somewhere else.
A little off nose on my side. We can
One
punch
inch.
it out,
You can't
get our
take
deuce.
that. No, I'm a lefty. You can't take that.
How much you got? Yeah.
Miles.
Yeah. Yeah, but I like 10-5. 10-5 or 9-5.
Yeah, no more.
No. It doesn't matter. They're looking at it. We're front half, Chris.
It'd just be dead nose. Dead nose on a 9-5? 9-5 through 10? Okay.
You throwing normal or 10-5?
9-5 to 10-0.
9-5? Okay.
So they've settled on
Just
this
a little off nose on my
No, it's
side,
dead
right?
run back.
What?
Dead nose.
Nose gets it? It picks it out?
Yeah, and sits.
So they like to hit it on the nose,
Is
pick
normal
out
too
the
much- like,
red,
will it roll too much with
and
normal?
sit there.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Does seem maybe, Ben, like the out turn might be the more natural turn to play here. I guess that would be the lefty in turn.
Okay, yep. Whoa, whoa.
Curl!
I think they want it to curl. Can they get it to come across enough? It's close. Wow. For one, they do get one. Great shot to get one.
One yellow.
So well done to get one, but that makes the score 6-5 for Grabow over Rose. 6-5 as we head to the 10th, possibly final end. Rose has the hammer. We'll be right back.
The everyday person may not aspire to be a professional athlete or an Olympic athlete. You may just want to be the best person you can be. You just may want to sleep better. You may want to feel better. Thorne has many products that can support all of those things. So it's not just about performing or running faster or jumping higher. It's those little things that go into having a higher quality of life.
10th end, 2023 Junior National Championships, Broomstones Curling Club, Wayland, Massachusetts.
What?
We mentioned Warm Room Hero before. It's more than just software. It's run by curlers and dedicated to building long-term relationships between your members and your club. Warm Room Hero provides continuous support as well to ensure your website exceeds your members' expectations. Check out Warm Room Hero today at curling.club for special pricing.
Can't be in.
We're in. Might die, but I think we're in. And coming down, 3.
So statistically,
3, 4.
Ben, everybody used to love to play the last end down 1 with hammer. Or at least intuitively. Statistically, thanks to some people like John Benton's partner Jerry Gertz at Curling Zone, they've discovered that you're actually in an advantage to be up 1 without, slight advantage to the team that is up 1 without in the last end.
I don't know. Yeah.
But it's pretty even.
Is that specifically since the 5 rock rule, or?
I think it was even before that. It also, there's some variance. You know, if you want to get deep into analytics, which frankly I don't, there's some stats related to quality of teams, etc. But this one looks like it's going to come up a little bit short. Trying to get around it.
Get past this. Get past this. Get past this. Get past
Strategy has always been that if you're up 1 without, you play hard as if you're playing for a steal. And the worst you get, if you get a force, then you're tied in the extra with hammer.
It's a runner for like
2. 1 or 2.
The other way.
And Grabow certainly seems to be playing it like they're looking for a steal.
I don't like playing double centers.
Peter Izaga. I will say the team chemistry, from judging from what we're hearing on the mics, might be getting a little testier, a little shakier. Now the score is closer, Ben, which will happen.
2, 3. 2, 3.
Where? We can come around
2,
still.
3.
And not anymore.
2.
Carve. Hard carve, Miles. Hard carve. Gotta get here. Hard carve, Miles.
We're not there.
Hard carve. Hard carve. Hard carve. Hard carve. Whoa. Hey, that'll work.
Well, they've got the dart grouping up front. Rose will go behind it.
Once it's by, if it needs weight, it's rock to rock all day.
Go behind?
Yeah.
I like this.
Stay close. Whoa.
Speed coming down.
You good release
Whoa.
for it, though.
Yeah. Both of you.
Straight.
Yes. Yes, straight. All the way. Hard.
Straight
Okay,
hard.
we're good.
Whoa.
It's around and it seems to die.
It's gonna be pretty good. Never touch it. No. It's fine.
I like that.
Yeah.
Comes around, buried behind the tee line, but is buried.
Top 4.
Now Grabow goes to work.
15-5. 15-5.
Second Miles Grabow.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Just top 4. Yep, line. Yep, line. Yep, line. Yep, line. Curl.
Curl it.
Hey, whoa, easy.
Line looks really good. Now, where does this stop?
It can't be back. It's okay.
Great shot from Miles Grabow. Great shot. Top 4, buried. Rose with his own dramatic peel gesture there. I like that one. Less vocal about it, just more,
just
more
dramatic.
visual.
Right. Say it with a broom instead.
Yep.
This is Sando.
All the way. Hard, Avery, hard. Head down.
Stuffs it and loses her own, but does make the forefoot a little more available.
That works.
I don't know what else I should have done.
So they'd like to tuck a little bit around that one, just barely touching the top forefoot. I like the call. If they ever chap off and show a little half, it's not the end of the world either.
A little tight. A little tight.
It's really got to move, though. Okay.
Went from little tight to really got to move. The line looks pretty good from here.
It will. Okay.
Now they got to not get too tight to the one in their own in the rings. This could be really good.
Line.
I think if they just get to the face of it, it's not bad.
Hey, that'll work. Good throws.
Two pretty good ones out of Miles Grabow.
Yeah.
If we hit this nose,
Rose looking to run their guard back.
Yeah, the run double with their own.
We just need it slightly touching.
Caiden,
We need it like
other
here.
side.
We need it basically where I'm. No.
I don't mind hitting that.
Nose is good.
Let him do this.
And with the peel as the B shot.
Hold Broom a bit up, please.
What?
Caiden, we can't see it.
I don't really like going
Do you want to go to the other side?
Can we move it to this side?
Like
Caiden.
here?
Yeah.
So after a lot of discussion, I think from the hack, the outturn probably looks more visually appealing. So.
Go out.
And if you're outside, you have a chance to peel a couple of those guards.
Whoa. Avery.
Sando might get some action like that.
Not bad.
Catch that.
Ooh, just missed the catch.
Not bad.
Not bad. Does remove two guards.
Yeah, that's good.
Both red
So
ones.
slow, buddy.
But now
So where's Shot Rock?
2 or 3.
Grabow will try to guard the two in the rings. One just touching the forefoot. Probably like that one better than that as this end progresses.
All right. Nope. Yeah, you're not gonna hog it. Everything to go as slow as you can. We're up. We're in.
After a lot of discussion
Back
about
8.
being really light, it sounds like this is a little heavy.
Back 8, back 12.
We're starting to move.
They
Back
might want
8,
to
back
just
12.
bury it around that cluster.
Yeah, curl.
Blade.
Hard curl. Whoa.
Move there.
Take a roll.
Now they're going to sit right there.
Hey, that'll work.
It does work to some degree.
Hit that one.
I think slam this, go for this.
Okay. Caiden.
No.
Okay. Well, going out. It's coming back.
This is Wilson.
Straight.
Rock.
He's close to the.
Nice.
Another.
Makes the double.
Just the way he drew it up.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, it's good.
So now 2 is alive for Rose all of a sudden here.
Huh?
Important guard here now.
Because we're shot if we make
For
the free
Grabow.
throw, 60, 460, even a 470. 470. No, it's 3-4. Might be a little up. 3-4, 3.
Line. Gotta go
Looks
line.
like he might have got this started a little bit on his
1, 2.
release.
Gotta go line. 2. Hey, whoa.
Might want to get a little bounce here if they can.
Ah, crap.
Well over curled.
Just looked like he tipped it in at the release.
Half.
Rock's available.
Do we want to go for it?
I'd say yeah. If you clear it, that's fine. Control the board.
like the gentler weight here.
Yeah, if we
Yeah, I think you want to make a play on shot stone right now. You've got a good opportunity. You could lie 2 after this. Avery Wilson.
Yes, Rock. Yeah. Whoa.
I think they jumped it early, but I think he was a little inside out, so it could be all right. Now it's got to curl a bit.
Hard curl, hard curl, hard curl, hard curl, hard curl.
It's like a little more weight than they'd been discussing.
A little more weight, hits it a little thin, and now just lies 1. Looks like Grabow's being aggressive here, though. He is going to draw behind those 2 staggered yellows.
Another one where if you make it real nice.
Definitely playing for the win in this end. Didn't have any discussion really about possibly hitting shot stone and trying to roll over there.
It just needs to be shot, which means you need to see white on the back halves.
It's 3-4, little down. Slow down.
Yeah, yes, gotta make it.
Drive overweight, drive overweight.
Hard!
They're working this rock hard. Can they get it there? Can they get it there for shot or at least in the rings?
That'll work, though. That'll work good, sweet.
Won't be shot, but it is in the rings.
I need more water.
Ooh.
Jacket's going.
If we get under
I think you're too late to be clearing anything
I think
out.
you want to be clearing that out, yeah.
A little less. No. I take it back.
Just gotta try to get in there first.
Caiden, light's a miss.
Yeah. What?
So light may be the miss, but really light isn't very good either. I mean, it's got to be, you really need to be lying 1-2 after this.
I agree.
In fact, even if you're buried, but
we'll be okay.
behind the tee is not terrible here. Not the best, but
Right.
It's good.
Going plenty.
Top 8. Whoa.
Rose with hammer. It's got some curling to do.
Yeah. Back.
Not quite sure. Some disagreement on where they want it, I think. Now they're going to go back with it. As long as it's second shot. Like it really back.
That's good.
Let's listen in to Connor.
There's no other call, right?
We can freeze it. We all know what we have to do.
He has two scoring rocks. There's no.
They're just wondering where we should place it.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Because if you perfectly freeze it, it leaves the button open.
Oh, yeah.
If we hang it too high, it
It
gives them a pick.
It's okay.
But then we're gonna sit here, which means he just does here. I know, but they're just talking about, is it better to be here under the guard, or is it better to be...
So Connor Grabow with a big shot here. He's drawing in some way. He's drawing against 2. Needs to either dead freeze on the back one, or as he indicated, to tuck right around.
You guys got to sneak around that one. And
I think he'd love to be above tee, but...
Okay. So we're not going to freeze it?
No. If you freeze it, he sits on us and we go to extras.
Which wouldn't be the worst result, really.
Right.
However,
go to extras with the hammer.
If it's any bit heavy, tell Ethan and call out for the freeze.
There we go. That's the conversation. Big shot here. Connor Grabow, last shot for his team in the 10th end.
We look a little up. Back 8, back 12. We're heavy.
This rock has some curling to do.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, carve it.
Starting to
Back
curl
12.
though. It's getting closer.
Hard, gotta go. All the way across
it was
center.
as heavy as
Hard,
they might
Chris,
have imagined.
everything, all the way across
I think he's
center.
gonna get on it.
But
taps it and leaves it open. Now Rose with a.
It's open.
No, we don't. We just need to hit it nose.
If you hit it on nose, or if you hit it on nose, you're fine. Go for nose.
Just go control right here, okay?
Yeah. I got it.
Caiden Rhodes with a shot for the
tell me
win
about
after
that.
trailing
Oh,
5-1 at the break.
I mean,
now has a hit.
Caiden.
Take 3.
Caiden. Control.
Control. What, Avery? I've got the whole thing. Control.
A lot of discussion about this shot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does feel like I think his
Wait,
vice is
clean
trying
your
to
rock.
talk him into a little less weight to make sure he gets the right spot on the stone, but he feels good about his control, so he's going to throw it.
Take a breath.
A lot of conversation with Skip in the hack for a game-winning shot, but here we go. He's been icy cool when I've seen him this year. Caiden Rose, last shot, 10th end for the win.
Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Can't jam it. Looks close though. Now just straight, I think, and that'll work. And that's make the score 8-6 final. Caiden Rose over Connor Grabow.
What a comeback.
Fun game came back. So that wraps up our first draw coverage here from the Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts, the 2023 USA Curling Junior National Championships. Thanks for joining us. It's a 4-draw day. We'll be back here. Someone else, I hope, in the booth will be back at noon with more coverage here from the Junior Nationals.
That was dangerous.
Did I leave? Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah.